Good morning, ma'am. Am I audible and
Hello.
visible, ma'am?
Yes. Good morning, Pooja. You're properly audible and visible. What about me? Is everything fine from my end?
Yes, ma'am. Everything is. You are visible and you are audible too.
Thank you so much. And I must compliment you on how sweetly you speak. That's really
Thank
sweet.
you so much, ma'am.
I really like you,
And
I must say.
thank you so much, ma'am. And I am bit under the weather, and that is also the reason. Otherwise,
Mhm.
I'm full of energy all the time.
Uh-huh. But I guess this is also enough. So don't worry about that. And when you sent me your channel's link, so I did watch some of your videos. So I know a lot about you now. Your name is Pooja and you're from Himachal, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, ma'am. And I wanted to share one thing before we
Mm-hmm.
dive into the conversation. Initially I used to watch a lot of your videos and still do. I used to comment on your videos, and I commented you once that
Mm-hmm.
would you mind wearing the dhatu, ma'am? Would you mind
Okay.
creating a video with dhatu? And you did created one video with dhatu.
Uh-huh.
I don't know whether you did. I mean, you did read the comment. I think you
Mm-hmm.
reacted on the comment. But I used to comment on your videos a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That time I was just starting off my journey, but now it's a big day for me. It's a red letter day for me, I would say.
Okay, that's really sweet of you. And yes, I did read that comment. And I guess we do not call it dhatu here, but I guess in Himachal, you people call that dhatu. I mean, that scarf, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So
What do you call that?
we call it paranda, but I guess it's a generic name. It's not used in
Okay.
here in Uttarakhand. I am not sure what do we call it, but in general way we call it paranda. So I did make one video
Okay.
with paranda, but a long back.
You were looking so sweet. Yes, ma'am. You were looking gorgeous in that, I must say. I just said it because so that the people of, the other ladies should also get
Hmm.
inspired that you are, although you are very simple, you show your simplicity that shows on your videos. Okay, I think I'm now wasting a lot of time. We should dive into the conversation.
No, no, it's not a waste of time. Whatever you were speaking, it's really so good to listen to you. So that is also enough for me, no matter what you are speaking about. So, yes, really good to have you here today. I'm really thrilled and looking forward to the conversation. I hope you're feeling the same.
Yes, ma'am. I'm so excited for this conversation and I've been waiting for so long.
Lovely, lovely. So, shall we start with a bit of introduction?
Yes, ma'am.
Mhm.
Yes, ma'am. First of all, thank you so much, ma'am, for giving me this chance to have this conversation with you. And about me, my name is Pooja Thakur, and I hail from a beautiful state of Himachal Pradesh, which is known for its green valleys and uh, mountains landscapes. And about my education, I have done my graduation, and currently I am pursuing my post graduation in English literature through distance learning mode. As for my hobbies, I love reading books and spending time in nature and writing something, whatever comes in my mind. Meanwhile, I'm spending time in nature, and I
Mhm.
love talking to like-minded people. And these days I've also indulged myself into improving my communication skills and improving my English. And apart from that, I've also started a small YouTube channel where I share my journey. Whatever I learn, I just share on my YouTube channel, so that people who are just starting off their journey, or they could also just start with me. So that is all about me, ma'am, I would say.
Mhm. Wow,
And
that
I
was a
think
lovely introduction. Uh-huh.
I know you very well, so I don't need your introduction at all.
All right. Thank you so much for that. And it's so lovely knowing more about you. That's great. So, you talked about your YouTube channel as well. And the name of your YouTube channel is Soulful English Journey, if I'm not wrong. Right? It's Soulful
Yes,
English Journey,
ma'am.
is it?
Yes, ma'am.
So, I'm really curious to know why Soulful English Journey? Why not English with Pooja or something like that?
Yes, ma'am. I would say it's an interesting question, and yes, people have asked me earlier as well. So when I created my channel, ma'am, so I was in a very famous temple called Panchvata Temple. So this year, basically, I decided to have to embark on this journey of learning English and also doing my personal and spiritual growth.
Hmm.
So I am a very spiritual person. I love visiting temples and I love spending time there with God and nature. So that time it was just a random thought. Though I had thought of that I will start my English learning journey, but
Hmm.
I have no idea that I will create a YouTube channel as well.
Hmm.
So it was just a sudden thought. I was sitting in in that temple and beside that Vyas river, which is an ancient river that was also flowing. So it was just a sudden thought. I was sitting there, and I it was just that inner calling, that soulful
Hmm.
English journey. And I also have a deep connection with this language as well. So I also mentioned, in my descriptions that I will have a lot of temple visits also this year. I will show a lot of temples because Mandi city is known for its temple. It's
Hmm.
Uh, Varanasis of hills like Choti Kashi. It's called Choti Kashi. So there are more than 300 temples and 81 ancient temples in Mandi. So I thought, why not to share these temples also with people to have this journey of spiritual and personal growth. So
Hmm.
that is how I named it. It was a I mean, I didn't search on Google anywhere for this name, and I have been a kind of person who talk about souls, think about souls, and all those things. So yeah, that's how it came into existence.
Wow, that's really intriguing, I must say. So it was very natural for you to decide the name. Otherwise, what people do, they would search on Google or ask ChatGPT to suggest some names, and then they finally decide some names, right? But in your case, it was completely different and so natural, I must say. So was this the very first name that came to your mind when you were deciding it?
Yes, ma'am, it
Mm-hmm.
was the first name.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, it was just a sudden, and creating a YouTube channel also was a
Mm-hmm.
sudden thought. I have been doing like a Hindi channel I had earlier, and I had spent a lot of time over there, but that didn't work. But I was into this vlogging thing, but
Mm-hmm.
I never thought that I will start English channel. Though I had this thing that I will do some vlogging and all. I love doing that. So, but it was, I would say, out of the blue kind of thing.
Okay, that's really nice. Same was the case with me. I also started this channel out of the blue. And I want to know, like, what triggered you to start your YouTube channel? Why all of a sudden you decided to come up with a YouTube channel? There must be something, you know?
Yes, ma'am. There is definitely a story, and where I reside, it's a tourist spot. I'm living far away from my family in a city. So basically, I'm from a village area, from a Karsog Valley. And so, when I came in this place in the month of August in 2025, so after that I joined academy. I have been preparing for some competitive exams as well. So my way to academy is through that Panchvata temple, and of course it's a spot, so a lot of foreigners do visit there, right? So the one fine day, I usually use that way from my up and down to my academy. So I was there in that temple. So a lot of foreigners visited that day, and they were, watching the architect, the temple, and I suddenly I went to a lady. They were from Australia, so I approached her. She was all of them were in a group, but she was apart from them. She was looking all those things alone. So I went to her and I asked her, "Hello, ma'am. Can I have a conversation with you?" But that time I could not speak properly, so I approached her and I asked, "When did you came? How was your journey? What are the places you visited? Did you like?" She said that Shimla and Mandi. Then I was unable to ask that. Did you like Shimla more or Mandi? I mean, I was. I was not able to communicate well, so I was automatically switching into Hindi. Then I was like, what am I doing? Then somehow I did converse with her at the time, but I wanted to have more conversations with her at the time. So I mean, that somewhere triggered that Pooja. I mean, you are not able to communicate with her. I mean, what are you doing? So I had this yearning for learning this language for so long, since
Mhm.
childhood. I used to see, although in my village no one speaks in this language, but there is one uncle. He's a colonel. So whenever he used to come home, I used to see him. He used
Mhm.
to speak in English and still do speak in English. So I mean, somewhere that seed was there in my mind
Mhm.
back then, that you have to learn this language. So from there I started, but I never took a conscious efforts into learning this language. So
Mhm.
then these kind of incident happened in my life, and that is how it started. And I took decision to learn this language, and along with that my YouTube channel also came into existence. So I would say
Mhm.
this was along with my journey this happened. And initially I started with audio calls. I was waiting for that environment in my life, that yeah, one day I will have that environment and I will start speaking in English. But that never happened, because how would that happen? Because I was living in a village, and in my hometown no one speaks and no one bothers to speak in English. Why will they speak? Because they don't have that environment, and no one is even saying them to speak in English, right? So when I came into this place, so I got to know about many things, that about competition, about a lot of things. So yeah, I would say that is how it started. And I thank God for that day, for that moment, for that foreigner, and a lot of more incident happened, because obviously it's city place. So I visited a cafe one day, so some incident happened over there as well. I asked for pastry and they gave me a lot of names in front of me. And I, because in my hometown it's only two to three options that we have, like strawberry and chocolate in flavor, but they had a lot of, so they took a lot of options in front of me, and I was
Mhm.
like, what to do? And they kind of mocked at me at that time. So
Mhm.
that somewhere triggered again. So yeah, lot of such kind of incidents, I would say, that happened,
Mhm.
that led me to this journey. And somewhere it was there in my mind to learn this language, but I was somewhere staying in my comfort zone. I was not coming out of this. I was thinking that yeah, there will be day when I will get that environment, then I will start speaking, and waiting for that perfect time. But that perfect time, there is no perfect time. It's just you have to make that with consistency, with discipline. You can create that. So yes, ma'am, that's how it all started, and it's going amazing. So initially I started listening to conversations. I used to watch a lot of your conversations as well. You used to have a lot of conversations with different people. So that time I was thinking that will I be able to communicate with her, with other YouTubers ever in my life? So I mean, today is that day. So it's quite
Mhm.
amazing day for me, I would say. And after that, I had kind of a dream or goal of connecting with a lot of YouTubers, and one by one I manifested those conversations, and I feel amazing. And I now I can say that I believe, though
Mhm.
these are very small things, but I believe that God lies in the small details, right? You have to uh, do those small things that can lead you to a very good thing, or you can achieve your goals, right? Very big goals. So I mean, that's how it started. And now I am able to communicate with all those people whom I dreamt of speaking, once. I would say 1 year back I dreamt of talking or having conversations with you and with a lot of other YouTubers, and that has came true. And I mean, I am ineffable. I can't express my feeling in words, ma'am. And
Mm-hmm.
I had a last night, I had a dream also that I was having conversation with you, because your reply was quite quick. I didn't even expect it, and I was having, that dream that I'll have conversation with her, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm, oh my God, it's a well, I don't know how to say, how to explain my feelings in
Mm-hmm.
words.
That's really sweet of you, and I simply couldn't deny your request, actually. You were so sweet. I watched your videos and I was eager to talk with you. So we are here. And I must say, like, you started with struggling with initiating conversations, and now you are speaking at a length. So it's already an achievement. And you have a lot of stories to share. And I could listen to you for hours and hours, I must say. That's how sweetly you speak. So, really great job on that. I think you have worked a lot on your communication skills because initially we were struggling with simple questions, with initiating
Yes,
a
ma'am.
conversation, right? So, what all you did? Is there any secret that you would like to share with people out there?
Yes, ma'am. I'm going to spill the beans
Mm-hmm.
on this video today. But no as such secret, ma'am, I would say you have to be very honest with yourself if you want to truly do something in your life. So the day I started speaking with people, I never missed even a single day. I'm being honest. And initially I was looking for ways to learn this language. How can I do that too for free?
Mm-hmm.
Because already living in a rental room, I can't ask for money, extra money from my parents, right? So then I got to know about certain apps where you can talk to people through audio calls. So initially the experience was extremely terrible, but then I went for paid option. I saved little money, and where I initially I started talking with females only. Then I realized that no, Pooja, you have to come out of your this fear also, because you have to in real life you have to communicate with both men and women. So then I started talking with people over there, and there also I had a lot of experiences. Sometimes people said very bad things, at first, that because they were very fluent and I was just a beginner. So though I had a knowledge about, I have been listening in English for so long, so I had a little I had learned the basics of the language. I had little bit vocabulary also in my mind. The thing was that I was not speaking, so my mouth was not trained to speak in this language. So how can I expect myself to, one day I woke up and I started speaking fluently? So that wouldn't have happened. So initially, I used to fumble and people used to disconnect, so that was very bad. But then I used to make 30 to 40 calls in a week, or that's how I started. So then after a certain period of time, I got that confidence in me that I am able to uh, handle these kind of calls. Then I started feeling that I'm stagnant somewhere. I felt like uh, I'm not progressing, like that kind of thing. Then I got to know about these kind of things, that should I now go for these conversation videos which I used to watch earlier for listening practice.
Mm-hmm.
So then I messaged a YouTuber, Shweta ma'am. That was my first conversation. She had mentioned her. I didn't know how to that you can connect through mails and all those. I didn't have idea. So she had mentioned her number. So that is how I connected to her. Then I connected to Rajni ma'am, and I mean that is how I started. Initially, I was very reluctant, and I was very underconfident, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
But still, I used to shiver like this before having conversations, and but now I can say this proudly that I'm pretty confident and I am able to handle any kind of conversations. So then okay, I didn't told about the practices that I did. And I used to I still do shadowing techniques. At first I did that a lot, shadowing technique, I would say. Every morning, the first thing I used to do that shadowing technique. And tongue twisters, I am a big big fan of tongue twisters. And then speaking with ChatGPT. Before I started talking to people on audio call, I started talking to ChatGPT. I didn't know about ChatGPT even, being a
Mm-hmm.
Gen Z still, I didn't know about that.
Okay.
Then I used to just, give a prompt initially, but later I got to know about the, audio option there. Then I started talking to ChatGPT. So, and still do I, thanks to God that, not God, thanks to human, they created ChatGPT. Because of ChatGPT, I am able to
Uh-huh.
do a lot of things. I take help of ChatGPT and also use my own mind as well. But it's really a blessing
Mm-hmm.
for me to have ChatGPT in my life. And these are the things that I followed. But I would say these conversational videos was the turning point, because after I started talking to people, the more I started talking, the more I'm getting hang of this language, and more my mouth is getting trained. And I think somewhere I love speaking, so that also helped me a lot. And I used to always imagine, ma'am, whenever I used to, I as I told that I have been doing this listening practice for so long. So I used to see, I used to watch a lot of TED talks, and I used to see the way people used to communicate. I always had that eagerness to communicate like them. So I think somewhere that also helped me, and that my the urge for speaking, urge to speak with people, and connect with a lot of people around not only across India but also across
Mm-hmm.
world. And after that I also used one app called Episode, in where I have talked over people over 20 countries. And that used to also be my dream, to have conversations with foreigners. And I still remember that I used to pray God that I wanted to have friends from, all across India, also from, outside India. Now I have friends from south, I have friends from Gujarat, and Rajasthan, and every part of India, also from Indonesia, and from other countries as well. So, I mean, I would say 6 months ago, in the month of Fab or Jan, I think I never even imagined this kind of conversations. I used to pray God, please God, I wanted to have that kind of friends, because the big challenge was that environment, because I didn't have that, right. So I have to create that on my own. On YouTube you can just do listening practice, you won't be able to do, speaking practice. So that is how it started. I made a lot of friends on those apps as well. Then we exchanged our number, and I used to talk to them as well. So these were the things. And I mean, sometimes it feels like dream for me,
Mm-hmm.
but this journey has taught me lot of things, and I have lot of uh, connections now with people, and I feel so grateful, so thankful for everything. I mean, you I mean, sometimes I feel like, is it a dream, is it a still dream? Maybe I'm sleeping and I'm having this dream, seriously. Because and I also shared, I initially I didn't share anything with my parents, that what I'm doing along with my studies. And one fine day I shared with my father, and he was very happy. And every single day he just tells me that, did you make video? You didn't send me the video, please send me the video. And he also shares that video with other people uh, at his school. And I mean, he feels very happy. And a lot of people from my village, they also, like small children, they are also getting inspired. I haven't done anything big, but still it is also a big thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
And they ask for my number, and they ask that how she is doing all these things. And that means a lot to me, I'd say. And yes, ma'am, this is how it is going.
I can completely feel you, and I must say this is an amazing feeling when your parents are proud of you, and I'm sure they are truly proud of you. And the same thing you said, like your parents share your videos with others. My father used to do the same thing. He's no more. So I really feel bad about it. But yes, he was also really proud of me. Still moving forward, no matter how the world is. That is the thing. But yes, it's definitely an awesome feeling moving ahead in your life. And people do get inspired from you, not for what you have achieved in your life, but for moving forward continuously, no matter how you're feeling, no matter what the circumstances are, but you're still moving forward. And that's what people get inspired from, right? So that's what you're doing. And I'm really glad you've done a lot towards your English learning journey. And the fluency is right here. We can actually witness that. Great job on that, I must say. And at one point, you mentioned that people used to mock you when you used to speak in English when you were a beginner. So, what message would you like to share with other people out there who are really good at speaking, who are really fluent? Should they mock other people who are beginners and not able to speak in a fluent manner or fumble a lot? What should they do with them? How should they treat those people?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, when I also see like people these days, people are, I have been connecting to a lot of people, and sometimes they also, I mean, I feel them, the initial stage of theirs. You
Mhm.
know, even if you give a small compliment to them that you are doing amazing, whatever you are doing, keep on doing this. I mean, that means a world to them. That can change their whole perspective toward, not only toward people, toward uh, themselves. So do not do that. Your small compliment can change someone's life and also can ruin someone's life. And I have seen a lot of people that these kind of incident happened with them. Some people come out of as a diamond after that criticism, and some people ruin their life. So
Mhm.
you don't have to. If you have that little, what can I say? Uh, Little um, something in your hand that you can do for other people, then try to do in a positive way. You don't know, you never know when you can change people's life. So it happens. And I mean, there are a lot of examples, a lot of people who come out of criticism, and some people they end their life. So
Hmm.
do not do that, please. And if you don't want to do anything, just don't say anything. Just listen to them, and if you don't want to talk to them, then just disconnect. That will not hurt them that much than
Mhm.
your words, because there is this quote that word can make you, break you, they can heal your soul, they can break you forever. So
Mhm.
word has a lot of power in that. They can make someone's like and also break. So please be very aware with your words, what you say
Right.
to other people. Be kind, because in today's world, if you are able to be kind to others, that is also a very big thing.
Right, exactly. Well said. I couldn't agree more. Your words matter a lot. So we need to choose our words really wisely. Great. Well said. So it was really great talking to you, I must say, Pooja. Do you have any questions for me before we wrap up today's session?
Though I had some topics in my mind, I wanted to talk on, but I think
Mhm.
now we are exceeding the time limit. We will do that later. I had this
Sure.
topic of culture of Himachal and Uttarakhand. I would love to discuss some other day. But apart from that, what can I say? I don't have any question, but I
Mhm.
must say that I love to listen to you. And yesterday, as you post your session, it is like the way you speak, it's super califragilisticexpialidocious, I must say. And
Uh-huh.
it's like I'm listening to a soothing music. So I really appreciate you for that, ma'am. And yes, thank you so much. I couldn't say more because I am running out of words. Thank you so much for having me and giving me this opportunity. And yes, I would love to have more conversations. And for now, I don't have any questions. But yeah, in some other day, we'll discuss all those things that I had in my mind for today's session.
Definitely. And thank you so much for your compliment. Your words really mean the world to me. So thank you so much for everything and for your time as well. We'll definitely meet some other day and discuss the topic that you've decided. All right. Okay,
Yes,
then.
ma'am.
Wish you a great day ahead and see you very soon. Take care.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
get well
Have a
soon.
great day ahead, you too.
Thank you
Yes,
so
ma'am.
much.
That's the first priority, I must say.
Right. All right.
Okay, ma'am.
Take care.
Bye
Bye.
bye.